Hey, this is a quick video for today. I actually need some help from you guys. I want to see how stable the frame rate is with the capture card. I spent quite a bit of time a couple days ago when I was able to manage my stress and anxiety enough to actually do any work on my equipment. I actually got the capture card working again. It's pretty complicated, or not complicated, but it took a lot of trial and error. I had to completely uninstall the drivers. I had to install an older one. I had to make sure everything was wiped, and I had tried messing around with the frame rate, and that didn't seem to do much. It seems like I just need to do a fresh install of the drivers. I have run into some problems. I'm actually not going to be able to get the capture card this month. At best, I'll probably be able to do it in a few weeks once my Patreon comes in. That'll probably be what I put the Patreon funds towards. So in the meantime, I wanted to see if I could get this working smoothly. The main reason I'm doing this, I'm sure you're wondering why I'm doing this now. I mean, there's not really anything going on at the moment. I bought this off the holiday sale because I have it on Vita and it has cross save, so it's actually nice to have this version because you can play it on the stick. You get a little bit extra, I guess accuracy or fidelity in the controls. And the DLC is actually coming out on Tuesday, and I have enough money for that, so I'm going to be getting that on day one. I'm trying to determine if it's going to be better for me to record that on my Vita, where I won't have any problems, but obviously the graphics are not going to be as good, or if I could just do it on here. So, if you want to help me out, you know the deal. Just make sure that you have it on 720p, 60 FPS on whatever player you're having, whatever player you're using. I'm not sure if all mobile devices can do that, but so I'm just going to play through a quick level here. I can actually show how much better the arcade mode or AC mode is on this version. It's borderline unplayable on the Vita, so that's another reason why I bought this, so I could actually play this part of the game, which is a pretty significant chunk of it. So I'm just going to play through one level here. I want to practice with the Genesis. Use this one. Genesis has a really easy burst counter. I'm actually playing off the XSplit window right now, so the level of play is not going to be great, but this game's got a lot of scrolling, so it's good to test the frame rate and everything. Be on sale on PSN for another day by the time you see this. I definitely recommend it if you have a PS4. Lots of content. I'm not too great at it, obviously, but realized it would not be much of an advantage because I would have to buy the DLC again. This game does not go on sale that often. It's not as bad as like Eager Lucha. I think Eager Lucha has been on sale again over time for a couple years on Steam. DLC is pretty expensive, so I figured why don't I just get it on the console I already have. That way I don't have to buy the DLC. Plus it's cross-buy, so I can use it on the keyboard. Alright, so let me know how that was. I'm actually playing off the preview window on XSplit right now, so it's not the most accurate thing. But I just wanted to check that out. You can also look at how fast the scrolling is. The scrolling seems to be going at 60 FPS on my end. Let me know. What I will be doing is on Tuesday, I will be doing the DLC. I don't know if I'll be doing it live or not. I'm actually starting some new vitamins tomorrow, which will hopefully help with my, the symptoms that I've got. So I don't know how drowsy that's going to make me or anything. But on Tuesday, I will be playing this in some capacity, or Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on what I decide to do with the scheduled videos. I will be playing the new DLC. I'll try to give some input on it. I'm honestly not very great at this game. I've played way more vertical shmups than horizontal ones, and the thing about Darius Burst that's different from most shmups that come out today is the hitbox is basically the entire ship. In most games, I'm sure you've seen me play a lot of Dodonpachi over the past week. I've been kind of I'm on a pinch for that game. You notice the hitbox in most cave games is like a couple pixels of the ship. The rest of the sprite is just there for representation. In this game, it's like pretty much the entire ship is your hitbox. So even though the bullet density is not as crazy as what you're used to for most games that come out in this genre these days, it's actually pretty hard to maneuver through them because you're basically maneuvering a giant hitbox. This isn't a terribly recent example, but Gradius 5 for PS2, basically the last Gradius game they made aside from Rebirth. In that game, the hitbox was the cockpit of the Vic Viper. The rest of the ship was just for representation. The bullets would just go through it. So that's been something I've had to adjust to, but it makes dodges all the more impressive. So hopefully on Tuesday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the whole pack. I didn't really care for Death Smiles, but it's only going to be like $1 more to get that the third ship. So I'm just going to get them all, and I'll try to get out some videos as soon as I can. So let me know how the quality is. Let me know if it's a solid, stable 60 FPS, and we'll go from there. Anyway, catch you guys later. Peace.